Whoa. Didn't even make an extra. Gotta go back to base. I also feel cold. I wonder if my stove is failing me again. Wish I had a nice stove. Starting to think those pellet feed, there's a gravity feed pellet stove system you can buy, and I'm starting to understand now the advantage. I just wanted to be able to burn scrap, but will I have the scrap to burn is an important question to ask there. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, I need to make another one of these. Roll another one. Just like the other one. That's a cool song. I like it. It's called Don't Bogart That Joint. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. I'm going to say the same thing again, and, you know, anyways. They call it that because Humphrey Bogart was known for hanging on to a cigarette, having a cigarette hanging off his lips. For always. You know, like hours? No, I mean, he would just leave him smoldering on his lip all the time, and it was just, you know, so when you bogart a joint, you're hanging on to it, you're keeping it in your mouth. And marijuana culture being that it was, because marijuana was prescribed for so long, developed a culture of sharing that is unprecedented with other drugs. There's no other drug that everybody feels obliged to share the minute someone else shows up, willing to accept and partake. When you're down to your last beer, you don't split it in half because somebody walked past you and said, "Ah, nice beer." You're down to your last joint, but you start passing it to them when they do that. "Oh, I smell a joint. Oh, you want a hit?" Next thing you know, you're only getting half your joint. Same as giving away half your beer. That's the only thing like that. Cigarettes sometimes have been a little bit like that because they can be quite expensive and scarce. So cigarette smokers tend to share. I guess it has to do with scarcity. The more scarce the resource and the people who have it are common. Common people share scarce resources is what I think the point there. Is it raining extra hard out there? How are you doing, doggies? Anyone cold? No? No, you're comfy? Okay. I do need to check stove, though. I should have done that before I restarted the broadcast. I think the rain kicked in and picked up. Yeah, my stove needs a little bit of attention. That's the thing about a furnace, you know, it's thermostat. Kicks in, it kicks out, takes care of itself. Automatic fuel, you know, all on automatic. When you've got propane heaters or wood stoves or pretty much any other form of fuel, it takes a lot of attention. Someone's got to be there and babysit to make sure it keeps going and working, and that it's safe. You know, that the fire doesn't suddenly flare up and become too hot and somebody, you know, one of the dogs was laid against it or something. I don't know. So, like, if I was living in my bus and I wanted to keep the bus warm, but I wanted to spend the afternoon in the city or something, and be gone for many hours on a cold day, this would actually be a problem for me. Especially since I mean to leave my pets in the bus. Because they'd get cold. Everybody always worries about your animal boiling in the car, but they can freeze too, you know? Especially my little hairless pups here with no fur. They get cold. Yes, they do. Don't ya? And bored. Tired of sleeping. They don't really want to spend another hour in Minecraft. The puppy doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I wasn't thinking is what I was thinking. I wasn't. I was being stupid. But I need to move this little table that I have over here because it's not a stable table. Mabel, you're not a stable table. It's a sentimental table, but it's not very stable. God, that rhyme is just too easy. Anyway, once the puppy starts moving around, she's liable to knock it over. Alright, where are we at? I think I should fill in this floor here. At least a little bit. There. Now I can ask these guys a few questions. Just all I'm doing is asking you a question. Why you gotta fall apart like that? Ooh, there goes my axe. Aha! I'm not out of it yet. String. Alright, let's get the shovel out. Get rid of some more gravel. These gravel pots are too small to bother with the torch. Oh, you need light. You can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing. I know, I'm sorry. Don't we all play with accents once in a while? I rather think my favorite accent is the standard classic Canadian version of the British accent. It's the easiest one to do, you know. In fact, it really sounds stupid, I'm sure. But you see, that's what makes it funny. It wouldn't be funny if it didn't sound stupid. People don't understand how often I'm cracking jokes, I think. Because I'll be in a room cracking jokes and everyone acts all awkward like they're taking me seriously. And I'm just sitting there going like, how did they not understand that's a joke? I think it's because I forget to crack a smile or something like, you know. I think I forget about showing them, teaching them that it's a joke by laughing at it. No, I do. I laugh at myself. At which point, somebody ought to be hitting the snare drum or groaning or being like, don't give up your day job. You're not a comic. Something, you know? At least acknowledge that I was cracking a joke, that you know that I was cracking a joke, because there's a lot of reason to think you didn't. Well. That's one of the things about people that I find very difficult to understand. They're always cracking jokes, but when I'm cracking jokes, nobody gets it. They just act confused. Whoa, stupid thing. Gonna lose a torch now. That's the other thing that happens is you open it up, you need fewer torches really. It just gets brighter all around. Ah, now there's a nice opportunity. Doop. Ha ha ha! Is my pockets full yet? Nope. Ah, I hear my fire flare. Beautiful. Oh, this is that little roof I made for myself. Yeah, put it back. I like it there. So now, see that? Look at how much space I've already cleared. I'm going to fill in most of this hole. It's more annoying than useful. There you go. This gets me down here. I don't need to. Wait. I might want to from here, right? You know, I can just fill this in. There are so many other ways to get there. It's not worth it. Given what a given the location and how difficult it's going to be going around it every time I come and go. That close to home, you kind of want to avoid those pitfalls. You really do. You're often coming back short on tools, short on, full pockets, no tools, all kinds of stupid things. You may be weak if you've been battling or fallen a distance or something, you might have low hearts. I'm rather surprised at how much gravel there is there. I think it's time to try the torch trick again. Yeah, we got us some more iron. Now at this point, because home is in that direction, I will clear an angle this way rather than continuing to clear sideways. So I clear in a circle around myself in the directions I'm going. So I want to be able to see from, when I go down here to the end of this, I want to be able to look in this direction and see home base. I just got caved in on. How rude. Now it's dark as blazes too. And my shovel's dying. And the cobwebs are getting me. Oh, crap. Whoa. Well, that was a freak out. I could have killed myself. You can still die in peaceful mode. I would have woken up a short distance away with all my stuff covered in gravel. And Oh, that was disappointing. Oh. Up. Yeah, that's what I thought. But then on the other hand, maybe that's irrelevant anyway. Alright, I've recovered from the gravel emergency. Let's go make a new shovel and get rid of some more gravel. Oh my goodness. Alright. Make another shovel. 2 shovels, because this is a multi-shovel project. Get rid of some more stuff. Boy, I'm getting a lot of gravel. And there's a desert! Like, full of sand. Just... Wow! Just a couple of valleys away. I can make a lot of cement. I can make something big. That's right, I have the foundations for a house. I was going to make a sandstone house. Scale up with cement. I stopped working on it because I was uninspired. It was just the same old square frame. I think I also... Oh. This was the world I was in as I got sicker and sicker. And I finally got too sick to play Minecraft. And when I came back, I started new worlds because there had been updates. Yes, I was too sick to play Minecraft. I know, right? I was shocked too. But anyway. I'm back! Just checking to see what I'm doing. Okay. You are the iron dude. And so we put some iron in here. Give you some coal. Let's put away the extra stack. And look at this room I've got built. I don't need to keep this gravel because I'm about to acquire generous amounts more. I should let go of the emeralds. Dude's not coming back. I don't know. He might show up. I've got a big enough open space here for him and his llamas to get triggered again. Yeah, I should be doing these with torches. What's up with the pickaxe? Oh. Is that so? There we are. Okay. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe, and those were unnecessary. I do feel stupid. Just a little. Okay, won't work there. Wow. That's so cool. Do that here too. seating position. It's giving me a headache. I keep forgetting to grab some headache pills from the house. I think these two are starting to get the hang of this whole relaxing deal. There we go. That's better. I'm not going to do the whole wall of gravel. It's reaching a point where I really should stop. I do want to dig out this little shaft here, this little mine shaft. Retrieve my fence posts, for instance, and, you know. Be glad that I win. I win Minecraft. Peaceful mode isn't really cheating, it's a mode. Well, you know. I win Minecraft. I know I'll never beat the end in peaceful mode. Want to know why you can't get out of... Here's the thing with the end. In peaceful mode, the dragon doesn't even spawn. So you can't go in there and kill it anyway. And if the dragon doesn't get killed, the portal home doesn't open. And it's not open when you get there, even in creative mode. My creative world, I went to the end in my creative world. And I had to kill myself to get back. I had to switch to survival and kill myself to get home. I was less than impressed about that, but I think I was able to put anything that mattered into a chest. Because like I make tools with enchantment, you know, you have to actually enchant your tools in creative, and then you've got like tools that you've spent some energy on. A little bit anyway, as compared with other things in creative mode. And so you don't want to lose them. I've got a sword that's got every enchantment you could get on a sword. I call it the bitch. Now, I don't want to give her up. She's named and everything. I mean, it's a creative world, so it's not that bad. Not this world, mind you. I'm talking about another world where I've got a huge city. I think it's called Eden. That was the place where I first started experimenting with villager mechanics. Learning how that stuff works. What have I got in my pockets? Much gravel. Flint. Coal. Fencing. Gravel. Gravel. Andesite. Gravel. There we go. Good then. Oh, string too. How much string have I collected? Oh man, I haven't gotten much yet. I haven't found the main body of this mine yet. Huh. I haven't fully explored it yet either. The missing floor over here is annoying. Hmm. It's funny shadowing. I think it's the depth I'm at that's causing it. Used to be really bad. The deeper you went, the foggier the space, and the more the corner, you couldn't see as far, and your vision was crowded in worse. That was the original Minecraft. It was awful. That was one feature I really hated. I believe I turned it off and kept it off, and if it's still there, that's why I don't have it. I used to play a game called Active Worlds. It's still out there. It's a creativity and socializing app. It's a place to build 3D things and show them off, and you can even create worlds from scratch, including make your own 3D objects. So it's a really great place for artists to share their skills. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Did you see that? You didn't. I tried to put the torch down, and instead the gravel fell away, and I got twice the waterfall I'd had before. Yeah. All right. We'll just, oh no, I can get those posts out. They're not over the water. That'll afford me better opportunities to stand, and the wood's useful. That's my favorite thing about mines, is all the free wood. Just sitting there waiting for you. You can stay inside a mine a long, long time. Okay. Wait. We'll get rid of this. Yeah. Is that the terminus of the water point anyway? Nope, that's the terminus, is it? Oh, it's from way up there, isn't it? Okay, well, that advanced me. I once did an ocean monument this way using sponges, I think, to help me advance. Okay, so I can put a piece of there, and I can put a piece there. Now that one's fully contained. I can put a piece there, there, and there. Now that one's fully contained. Now I can get rid of all this other junk that's sitting around doing nothing, except that one belonged there. Look at that. You can see the scaffolding, see? No kidding. You don't get lost if you do it this way. It's more work, but you get more material too, so it's okay. Lots of useful materials. Ooh, I almost did it. Oops. There used to be a commercial for some cookies. where the chocolate chips were turned into colors by a little boy who everything he touched would change color. And every time he touched something and changed its color, he'd say, "Oops, hey." And it just became a thing to say whenever you were like making an unintended mistake that didn't really matter all that much anyway. I want this gold. See that lava down at the end? How enticing. That's the kind of thing that... This is the kind of thing that gets you lost in a mine. Where's some of that gravel I've been hauling? No. Okay. This could be the most treacherous mine I've yet mined. In terms of pitfalls and gravel dumps. And incentives to get lost, too. I won't do it, you hear me? I'm not gonna get lost. I'm not gonna do it. I won't get lost. Not yet. Not today. I still know where home is. Huh. Do I worry about that wall or don't I? I kind of think yes. I'm going to clear this wall out because I want to go in that direction. Wow. My dogs are so sleepy. I'm so glad. That's the way I like them best. You know, they don't come with a sleep switch. They just don't. And puppies don't sleep that. Well, they do, but when they're not asleep, they don't lay around. I was told by the Sholo Club that one of the problems I was having with my dog, and you know, I've had this problem with every dog I've ever owned, not enough mental stimulation. I still don't understand how you're supposed to do that. Apparently walking them more, I don't know. Walking is an exercise in frustration for me. I don't like walking alone, let alone with somebody yanking on me all the time. So we were doing pretty good with the bike, but I mean now it's cold and it's winter and she doesn't have winter clothes and I hate cold. So I'm really stumped as to what to do to substitute for it. How to, you know. We're doing a lot of exercise, but the mental stimulation of getting out and seeing things is being missed. She throws up every time I take her in the car. It's really gross. Doesn't matter how long ago supper was or breakfast. I even made her skip a meal once and she still had something to throw up. A lot of it. Yeah, this is the wall I'm getting rid of. I don't care if I don't collect everything, actually. So that stuff that's flying off into the nether regions of the water can just... It's funny they call it the nether. Nether actually means... What does nether actually mean? Okay, Google. Define nether. Define nether.
Here's the definition of nether. Lower in position.
Right. Just the lower end. Just, you know, your nether regions, the nether part of the boat. The nether part of the boat is where the bilge is. Nether. The lower parts. The nether regions of the internet. The nether regions of the slum. The lowest places. Sometimes I think they must have put an awful lot of time, thought, and energy into even such a simple thing as what to name the hell region. Without accidentally turning it into one specific religion's, you know, like there are quite a few different religions that include some version of an afterlife that is unpleasant. You know, some version of you have unpleasant experiences. I don't know, afterlife. I mean, sometimes it's you know, hell is right here on Earth. You're born into it because you're being punished for your previous life, or lessoned, or taught, or I don't know. But like that, you know. So like being a meth baby. You know, maybe that meth baby you just cried over was Clifford Olson, and that was what he needed more than anything, was for someone to finally cry over him. For him to finally understand how evil he was. To see someone weeping over a dead baby. And being that dead baby. And then his soul was able to say, oh, this is what I did to all those mothers and children. This is why you don't do that. And then his soul is able to go and live a different life with less strife. Having learned an important lesson in compassion. Which is the primary lessons we're supposed to learn on this planet is compassion, love for each other. The whole feeling of love, what it feels like to care, to be cared about. Or conversely, how it feels like to not be cared for. Because that is then contrasted with the experience. You know, when you return to Godhead, that's contrasted against the experience of someone who has been exquisitely cared for. The results and consequences are examined, and yada yada blah blah. The Godhead learns. It's gravel. I keep wanting to find out what happens if you throw gravel in the furnace, but I don't think anything does happen. I want to keep that in case I come across Mr. Trader. Ah, my log is finally beginning to sputter and spatter and act like what's the matter. And I need pickaxe. My nose is tickling again. I think I'm late for my allergy meds. And we've got a pickaxe. Pickaxe! Oh, good. I love stupid. Pickaxe! I do. I really love stupid. And that's interesting, too, isn't it? That this cave here exists Okay. Okay, okay, okay. That then leads to there. That's going to be pretty cool when I get it all cleared out. How are we doing here? We need light. Light! Aziz! Light! Fifth Element reference. It's one of the things that I do. Aziz! Light! Oh man. That movie blew my mind when I first saw it. Flippin' blew my mind, and I still enjoy it to this day. The new one on Netflix, I don't know. It is fun to return to that world, but at the same time, there's nothing refreshing or catchy about it. And a lot of the stuff that is dated and outdated about the old movie becomes glaringly evident in the new one. You know, the toxic masculinity, the misogyny, the endless drive towards profits. Some of it is just so false. Just like, no way. Nope, nope, nope. And we took that stuff for granted back when the first movie came out because it was a different time and we weren't as far ahead as we are now. And so we didn't notice as readily some of the more egregious examples of inequality, injustice, whatever you want to call it, that were in our culture at the time. Alright, I need to get rid of this water source. Oh, it's a long way up. Well, that's funny. It's going to take me right back to my bamboo. Wow. Okay. Oop. I can write it down. Neat. Bye, water. Bye-bye. All this stuff that's stuck around. I want to fill that in, but not the gravel. Okay, where's my shovel? Show me some light. Aziz. Light, Aziz, light. Wow, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's a bad spot because I'm going to be removing that block momentarily. Huh. Oh wow, look at that water sitting there. Okay. Another one to get rid of then. That one can be got rid of quite easily. Oh, it's a twofer. Look at that. It was a twofer. Got a hidden spot. There you go. And more ores. More ore. Ore. I sound like a sea lion. Ore is also the word for a paddle. So an oarfish isn't a fish that drops oars. It's a fish that's flat, like a rowing oar. Oh, here we are. Okay. Take out the corner. See, when I take out the corners like this, it helps me see from a distance. Same goes with the ceiling. I can see farther with the ceiling removed. Because, you know, you get on a slightly higher level or a lower level, it gives you more angle of view. This one still looks like this wall's worth getting rid of more. Looks like it opens up through here. If I get rid of enough of it. Yeah, right here. Ooh, that's a lot of iron ore. I just lost a pile of gravel. Just gained a pile of gravel. Oh, lost a pile of space is what I was thinking in my head. Oh, now I don't want to get rid of this whole chunk of land. Maybe next time. I need to make more lights. Okay. I just want to know what's here before I... Oh, okay. Dog thought I was sitting up about something. Now there's other dogs in the neighborhood barking, so she's sure I was sitting up about something. Of course, she's wrong, but, you know. She's only a little kid. What does she know? Sometimes my controller seems to want to jump into run mode when I'm just going forward, and I don't know what causes it, but man, it's scary. Looking out the window, growling. Who knows what she sees? Who knows? Puppies are goofy that way. Ooh, let's grab some lapis and some iron here. Look at that, I'm a level 33 already. That's nice. Now that's starting to look more like a proper mine, abandoned mine shaft. You don't see, you know, you see these in proper ones, and this one has been an improper mine shaft for a while, all broken up by lava fields and weird little caves, and yeah. Oh, it's finally starting to warm up in here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to continue mining off camera. I'm just, well, I'll probably, yeah, and I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to munch. I'm going to watch Netflix, chill, and get a bunch of this work done. And I'll see you guys later. I'm lost. Yeah, no, I was going that way. I came from, did I come from here? Possibly. Why didn't I grab this? Ah, did I come from here? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a cold, fresh, frosty draft on my face. That's weird. I'll have to figure out what's going on. Okay. I've got to find my way home. There it is. There, you see? You see what clearing all that space did for me? There. Look at that. But bam. There it is. I see something. There it is. We're home. From way over there. Ah? There's method to this madness. Much gravel. Okay. Xbox, stop broadcast.